Hello and welcome to Talking Truth Podcasts. My name is Pastor Mike Kager, and in these podcasts, we're going to be taking a few verses, maybe one or two from the Bible, and just really getting as much juice out of them as we can and looking how we can apply them to our lives. So let's dig in. We are continuing our walk through 1 Corinthians 13, the chapter of love. We're going to be looking at each one of these next phrases individually to really squeeze all we can out of what it means for God's love to about God's love to us and our love to others. So 1 Corinthians 13:4, the first part of it says, love is patient. Patience. We love that word, don't we? Waiting in lines at the checkout, waiting for something to come in the mail, waiting for someone to get back to us. You know, patience is one of those things that really tests our virtues. And that word patience in this context means, to be of a long spirit, not to lose heart, to persevere patiently and bravely in enduring misfortunes and troubles, patient in bearing the offenses and injuries of others, be mild and slow in avenging, be long-suffering, slow to anger, slow to respond. So when we have, first off, from God's perspective, this love, when we experience it in our lives, it means He is so patient with us. He doesn't lose heart. Even when we mess up, He's going to love us through it and be patient with us as we work through the situation, the troubles, the trials we are going through. And He will always love us through it. He does not pour out His wrath on us immediately, thank God. Because in part, He's already done that in Christ. He's borne the wrath of God upon sin. Now, He can still discipline us because He loves us. And we have to remember that His discipline does not mean He doesn't love us. It means He does love us. And always will. He is patient. He is long-suffering is another word. Always slow to anger with us. And that is the same type of love we need to show to others. When they step on our toes, when they say things that are hurtful and do things that are hurtful in our lives. Part of the pie, the piece of love that we, by God's strength and power, seek to do is be patient with them. To not lose heart. To not give up on them. To not just throw out the relationship because of something they've done or said. But to endure those. To stand strong when people injure us, when we get stabbed in the back. To not seek vengeance, but leave room for God to deal with them. But just be patient. Patience is part of love, and it's hard to be patient. It's so hard. Think of dealing with your kids or grandkids if you have them, that they just always seem to push the buttons at times to get you to react, and people can do that in our lives. The call to love is to respond and to act in patience. To hang on, like when you're on a roller coaster and you go up those big hills and you come down them, you hold on to that bar in front of you, or maybe you throw up your hands. You've got to be patient. Love doesn't rush into things. Because normally when we rush in, we can cause more harm than good when things happen to us. So think about in your life today where you need to be more patient. Maybe a spouse, coworker, family member, a friend. They've done something to you. And let that help you reflect on God's love for you and how patient He is with you, with us. I'm so grateful that God's patient with me. I mean, that's the truth. We think about how patient God is. No matter how many times we mess up, He is patient with us. And will discipline us out of love. But He never acts in a hurry or out of solely anger. He's always acting out of love toward us. May we do the same. because the worldly love is not patient. So think about it in your life today. Where's God calling you to be patient? Where is God calling you to patiently love someone in your life? It's just one piece, but it's one piece that's important of what love truly is by what God says.